Hey guys, how's it going? It's Hunter's Technical Fun here. I've got something to show you guys right now. I got a portable monitor because, well, first of all, why portable monitors are so awesome is you can do anything you want. You can do anything you need. It's HDMI compatible, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at it. This, guys, is, let me make sure that this gets into frame here. This is the Uperfect portable monitor. It is from Uperfect. It's the QLED series. I'm just gonna carefully open this. Saran wrap, yeah. There we go. Let's do something with that. So this is a portable monitor. This is one of the ones that I've been really waiting on for the longest time because, well, I got a Samsung phone with Samsung DeX, right? That's what works the best. Though I want to make sure that I have something that really works. So that's why I bought this. This is a nice display. So let's go ahead and open that up, but before that I'm going to put my opening tool away just so I don't hurt anything because I don't want to ruin anything. So this monitor is capable of HDMI, and I'll go ahead and put the specs up in the video when ready. So here's the, like, this is the display. Yep, the display and cover case. So we get inside here, this is just a little warranty card or just a little booklet and stuff. And we get a it's a Uperfect HDMI or USB to USB Type-C cable, a C to C cable, I believe. Yep, another C to C cable, which is awesome, and an HDMI cable, HDMI to mini HDMI as well. We'll take a look at these cables. The reason why they give you two Type-C cables is one is for the charger, and the other one is to hook your phone or laptop up. Now, here's something else that they also give you, a USB Type-C to A, which is handy because not a lot of devices or not a lot of power banks or wall plugs have the C port, so they give you an extra cable that's USB, that terminates from USB-A to USB-C. So in here is just a little product information kit, just a little product booklet, and I believe just all their other items that they sell, the Uperfect sells. So we don't really need to look at that. If there's anything else in here that I didn't see, that's good. Put this guy back. Cables in here. And we will take a look. And I like this too. This is padded on the inside so it protects the unit. So that's awesome. So I'm just going to put that there. Move this somewhere where it won't get hurt. Let's take a look at the monitor. Now, I gotta say, just rip it off. It doesn't matter exactly how you do it, but whew, all right, guys, you ready? Here she is. This is the monitor. You guys ready? Ooh, yeah. Now this is glass. Oh my gosh, this feels great. It's got a magnetic cover, of course. Now, here's the problem though. This is a very big fingerprint magnet. I like how big this display is. I like how nice this looks. And I forgot to mention, it does come with a power block, which is very great for a monitor like this. It has dual speakers, dual stereo speakers. It has stereo speakers, which a lot of phones have, that are in the upper price range, say the $400 or $500, $600, $700 range and above. It happens to have a power button, which is a quick press to exit menus, or press and hold when you have the device plugged in to power it on, and another press and hold to turn the device off. This is your rocker switch, which allows you to access brightness in your menu. You press it in to access the menu, and you move it up and down, flick it up and down to adjust volume or brightness or whatever you were on last. This unit does have a headphone jack, so you can use headphones or an auxiliary cable, or as I like to call it, an aux cable, to interface with this, so you can have the audio that's sent through this go out to headphones or a pair of external speakers. Your second port is for power only. This means that you just hook a power bank up to it. Your bottom one, this USB Type-C port, is only for power. This one is for power and video. This guy does pass through as well to this port, mini HDMI, which allows you to plug in gaming consoles or anything that you would need an HDMI signal. Let me get this hooked up and I will be right back. Alrighty, so to plug in the monitor, you have your USB Type-C. Well, this is HDMI, this is for video. Then you have your USB Type-C cable. Let me grab the monitor, set it up. So, like I said, you're going to take your case. Now, I made a special setup for me because the case that I have doesn't like to work with the screen, so I had to use a little electrical tape to fix up the screen itself, the actual case, so the screen would sit perfectly and not fall, which is fine. Let me go ahead and hook up the power. So we're going to be using the second port, second Type-C port, and then we got to use our video, so that's when our mini HDMI comes in. Now, I heard some people say that mini HDMI is not exactly strong enough. It depends what you're doing. If you're using a mini HDMI adapter and you don't properly use it, mini HDMI is structurally not as sturdy as full-size HDMI, but it works just fine for what I need. So I'm going to go into YouTube, and I'm going to shut off. Now, you guys might not be able to see it just because of the actual issues with exposure. But if I back out of that, I can go to library and go to my Klipsch video, Klipsch R12SW. Turn the volume up. SW subwoofer. So, let's get started. Now, one of the things I'd like to point out about the Klipsch video says... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward to anything. I always have them set to on because... So that's the most recent video that I've done. We can go to my Klipsch RP600Ms, which is still pretty popular, and you can hear it. So it sounds pretty good. Of course, obviously, you're listening to it through the Klipsch RP600Ms, the bookshelf speakers that I have. Let me test out some other audio here. Actually, I'm going to go down and listen to a couple of tracks here that I have that I've previously recorded. This is my D&D stuff that I'm pulling up, by the way.
Briefly mentioned in a technology connection.
Hey guys, what's up? So the problem is my audio isn't rendered the best.
That the situation is much more dire. She does have a vendetta against her own kingdom.
So it works. I'm sorry the quality is not that great in terms of what you guys are looking at with the camera, but it does work. It has speakers, which I don't use. I use my Klipsch RP600Ms, like I said. I also have a mixer board, which I use from time to time to do things like mixing in audio that I would need from whatever I would need. I use this guy because this works great. I also have a Sabage A4, which powers the Klipsch RP600Ms, these guys right here, and this one right here. I also happen to have a capture card, which is a Cloner Alliance Capture Box Pro, which I have a thumb drive that I can plug in that will just do video recording. This will record video through HDMI. It also does audio through HDMI, but I have the audio function shut off because this guy right here, the 3.5 millimeter cable to dual 1/4 inch adapter cable right there, comes out of the mixer and supplies the audio input with not only microphone, but anything else that I would really want or need going into this mixer board, which works great. So, this is the monitor like I said. This is the Uperfect 1080p QLED, which is quantum dot LED panel, which is better than LCD, which is liquid crystal display, and it is touch. I don't really use the touch screen function because, well, I have HDMI going in, which supplies off of my Roku, and I have 2 displays as well. The TV, or this is like a secondary TV, it's a monitor, but I can use it as a secondary TV over HDMI. The output of this capture box goes out to this display, and the input gets sent from a splitter, which I have under the desk, from the Roku into a splitter. One part of the splitter goes up to my TV, another one goes to that projector right there, the other one goes to this capture card. The capture card has a video pass-through. The video pass-through goes out from here into the screen, and it's no delay. I also, excuse the mess for all the wiring job that I did here, but this is a USB hub which powers my mixer board. I have 18 watt, 5 volts, 18 watt USB Type-C power delivery cable hooked up into this VAVA USB hub, which also has USB, HDMI, SD card, and it also has an Ethernet. I have not clipped the zip tie. My HDMI splitter is right there. I don't even know if you guys can actually read what it is on the back. I have it zip tied up here because, number one, it's a glass desk and I don't feel like gluing anything, and zip ties are easy to cut off with a knife or a pair of scissors. This cable comes out from the adapter. I just have it held in with a couple zip ties. It comes out to this extension, which I use this for my phone. So that's how I do everything that I need to do with my mixer board, and power my mixer board, and also power my phone or any other external USB devices that are connected to this guy. This is the main brain right here, which runs everything. That right there is the HDMI splitter box, which takes an HDMI signal and splits it out to 4. So that's that. Like I said, I also have my Klipsch R12SW, which is a subwoofer, obviously, the one that I did the video on, which is a great video. Check that out. You can search it on my channel or just search Klipsch R12SW and you will find my video. And with my gaming headphones, here's the Roku box, as you guys can see. And that is it, guys. That was the video on the Uperfect HD 1080p QLED 15.6 inch touchscreen monitor. See you guys